Good evening and a very warm welcome to Billy's Travels on Facebook and on YouTube. Of course, we're on April the 10th, Thursday, and a gorgeous day here up in Ripon. We are at Ripon, one of these holiday parks, but before I carry on, I just want to say something. There's been some malicious rumours going about that me and Diane have gone our separate ways. Yes, we have, temporary, but nothing permanent, I can assure you of that. I have a sign here, where you can see behind me, that says John and Diane, and John, and notice the Diane is not crossed out, certainly not. She is on the Isle of Man, getting things ready after our repairs, and she's decided to stay over for the Easter break, and that's all it is. We're just apart for a few weeks. She'll be coming back over on Easter Monday with the car and carrying on with Billy's Travels from there on in. Right, we'll see if we can do the turnaround thing, and I'll take you for a little walk. This is Lockside Caravan Park in Ripon. It's one of these holiday sites, the out and about holiday sites, and as you can see, it's quite busy. I'm at the very bottom of the campsite. It's quite sloping, so that you've got to get things set up pretty well. I've had to move mine back a little bit because I was sleeping head down. It's been a glorious day today. Probably everywhere in the UK has been out the same. We've had 19-20 degrees here. I've been sat out in the sun most of the day. I've been out on the Grom the last couple of days, and I'm going out on the Grom in the morning. More about that a little bit later on. I'm walking through the site. There is electric hookups, and it is like a normal CL with a rally field. We're about a mile and a bit out of the centre of Ripon. I had a little bike into Ripon last night and had a beer in a pub on the canal. Right, this is where the electric point starts here. And we're heading up towards the entrance to the field. I'll turn you around in a second, have a look down over the site. It's as you see, it's quite full. £13 a night, which I'm here for the full 7 nights, and I think we're planning on coming again a little later on in the month after we've been to Cleethorpes, heading back up this way. Of course, we're going to Cleethorpes to get the car sorted, hopefully Campbell to the service, which is well overdue. When I don't get run over, people on electric bikes. So I'm nearly up to the entrance now, where we come in and meet our hosts Steve and Jeannie from the North Yorkshire DA. There we are, looking down towards the canal. You can't really get along the canal on this side. You can on the other side. There is a canal walk, there's a bridge. You've got to go out through the main entrance, which is behind me, as we'll show you. Of course, I came over on Monday, beg your pardon, from Thornwick Bay over here. Right, this is where the normal campsite is, here with all the electric points. There is a bingo on Friday, Saturday and Sunday. There's like a barn over in that direction, and I think there's something going on Friday, Saturday and Sunday evening. I'll probably go myself on Saturday evening. Tomorrow night I'm going in to town to have a couple of beers and some fish and chips, I would think. Right, back to business. It's quite a tight entrance, but it's easy enough to find on the sat-nav, just off the ring road of Ripon here. Then you come down this little bit of a lane here. It's quite tight to turn in at the top, but there's bigger rigs than mine come in here, and people with cars and caravans. This is the Elson point and the shower block and everything, water. There is a water point down near us, down on the river, and there's your waste bins, of course. Lovely little site, really is. The canal goes along there, Ripon Canal. Of course, this is run through the Caravan and Camping Club. especially this time of year with my solar panels. This is when we're going to reap the benefit of solar panels and refillable gas, because we're just plonked in the middle of a field, and it makes it cheaper than the normal sites, of course. This is where we're greeted as we come in by our friends Stevie and Jeannie. Very warm welcome, and invited us again to the do on Friday, Saturday and Sunday evening. So like I say, I'll let you know how that goes. So I was possibly a bit worried that it might rain on Sunday and Monday evening, and Sunday and Monday, and maybe have some trouble getting out. But he said not to worry, they have a tractor on hand and everything, because you see it's quite sloping as we go down. And as I pardon me, as I parked up the other day, Billy was spinning his wheels, because of course I had the trailer on the back. I've got the Grom with us, but I didn't have the traction control on, and it was sort of going uphill a bit, but it was we managed all right. Yeah, it's not bad at all. As I say, a glorious day for it today. Absolutely, everybody's been sat out in the sun. Thursday is market day in Ripon. A lot of people have been toddling into town for the markets. I didn't go myself, like I say, I've been sat in the sun all day and doing some bits and pieces around the motorhome. And tomorrow morning, I'm going to escort a funeral. A gentleman by the name of, I think it's Chris Robinson, who sadly passed away, is a biker, and they've asked if anybody local could go and escort him to the crematorium. So I thought I'd go on the Grom to try and swell the numbers up. We're meeting at I think it's the Black Swan at 9:15. The hearse comes at 20 to 10, I think it is, and then on to the crematorium, which is about 20 minutes away, I think. Anyway, I thought I'd just go and swell the numbers, and pay our respects to Chris. Not that I know him at all, but I thought I'd just go along. That was through the East Yorkshire bikers group on Facebook. I've been had a meet up with them a couple of times over the last week or so. Here we are, back down towards the river. There's the canal boats on the river there, on the lockside, hence the lockside name. And that's where the water point is. There's a water point down here, and then one up there. There's our Billy with the trailer halfway up the hill. I've pushed him back a bit because it was a lot further forward, but to try and level it up, I couldn't get any of the water out of the waste tank. So I've had a bit of moving about to do today, but we're all sorted again now. And yeah, lovely quiet site. Bob, really is. I can hear some sizzling of barbecues. So talking of which, I shall go and get my tea. I had a nice run out, by the way. On Tuesday I went up to Darlington on the Grom, about 35 miles each way. Went to see Dave Cowley and Jane. It was great to see them again, and we're going up again in May to see them. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. I've just heard a can go, so maybe that's the cue to say bye for now.